Here's 5 reasons why you're struggling to stay consistent with your fitness. Number one is going to be lack of time. This is going to be a huge one for most people. Busy schedules make it very hard to prioritize working out, leading to inconsistent exercise habits. If we're thinking about all the things that go down in our everyday lives throughout the week, every week, we are very busy people. So let's do a little math. 24 hours in a day, most of us work 9 to 5s. That's already 8 hours gone out of the day. And then let's consider the fact that you need to sleep. Let's say that we sleep on average of 6 to 7 hours or so. So now where are we at? That's around 14, 15 hours out of the day gone. You're left with about 9 hours, 8, 9 hours. But coach, what about the driving? We cannot forget about the driving. These days, I'm going to say people drive on average probably about 30 minutes to an hour. So if we're considering the drive there and the drive back, that's going to be, let's just say 2 hours. So that's 2 more hours gone out of the 9 hours that you had left. That's about 7 hours left. But coach, when I get home, I want to chill. I need to relax. I need to spend time with wifey. I want to see the kids before they go to bed. So before considering these things among eating and showering and whatever else you want to do, let's go ahead and say I'm going to be generous, 4 to 5 hours gone. You have 2 hours left. Let's consider what you could have done with those 2 hours. Let's say on your way home, instead of going straight home, you just go to the gym, which you're probably passing by anyway on the way home. Now, I'm not saying that you need to use up those full 2 hours to work out. 30 to 45 minutes in the gym will still get you great results as long as you have the right program, considering the rest times in between every single exercise you do, doing the right exercise in the first place, and not spending too much time on your phone or being distracted. Or if the gym is just so far out of reach, you can do your workout at home. There is plenty of people getting great results working out at home, as long as everything is done intentionally. Number 2 is unrealistic goals. This is a big one that often knocks people off track. Setting too big or too overly ambitious goals can actually lead you to frustration and cause you to burn out. We're all human, right? So not being able to see progress and not being able to see that progress quickly causes us to become unmotivated and fall off track. Now, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't be setting big goals. Please do set big goals. Big goals are often long-term, which means there's a lot of space in between from where you are now and when you actually get to that point. So what you want to do to fill up that space is set several short-term goals that you can reach quickly. Making short-term goals is just as important as making the big goals. Short-term goals are what keep you engaged in your program and allow you to be rejuvenated every time you hit them. What I always say is that a lot of small wins equal up into a big one. Plus, it has a second benefit of changing your perception of the time it's taking for you to get from the starting point to the finish line. Because obviously it is going to take a while, but if you're caught up with all these small wins, you're not even going to think about it and you'll be at your goal in no time. Number 3 is boredom. Now, I've definitely heard people say that they get bored with working out. And to me, that just sounds crazy. You're weird. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, you definitely can get bored of exercising. Doing the same exact workout over and over again on a week-to-week basis all year long can be very tedious. And that lack of variety can make you unmotivated and make it hard to stay engaged with your plan. Take me, for example. I do 4 different workouts a week, but I stick to those same workouts for at least 3 months. And then I'll switch it up by adding 1 or 2 exercises and taking 1 or 2 out of some of those workouts. And I continue to do that about every 3 months or 3-4 months or so. And that helps me out a lot. So try it. And then also remember that there's a lot of different ways to exercise, a whole lot. So just try different things. Maybe you want to try classes or maybe you want to do some power movements or HIIT training, high intensity interval training, etc., etc. There's a whole lot of things to choose from. So try some different things before you give it up. 4, insufficient support. This is another huge one. I feel like a lot of people underestimate the power of support when it comes to your fitness journey. Without a support system or accountability, it makes it a lot easier to skip workouts or to fall off track and just give it up altogether. Which brings me to my next point. I have just created a school community for men, posting about your wins, your process, how you've been doing things and what's been working for you. There will be courses on your nutrition, on exercising, understanding your fitness, understanding your body. I'll be doing live Q&A calls every week for any questions about anything fitness. This community is meant to bring guys together to support one another on their fitness journey. And you'll find that it's way easier to reach your goals surrounded by other like-minded people who have the same goals as you and can give you advice themselves. Number 5 is your emotional factors. So stress, anxiety, or a negative body image can unmotivate you. A lot of times when emotions run high, fitness takes the backseat. Maybe you've had a bad day at work and you just want to go home and cry. Or maybe you're getting anxious about something you're trying to do, but it's pretty much falling apart. Well, honestly, there's been research done on the effect of exercise on your emotions and your mental health. Because of the hormones that are released during exercise, you can actually relieve yourself of these emotions by working out. So skipping out on your workout is actually going to make it worse. Don't miss out on the chance to relieve yourself of negative emotions. And if you can stick to the plan through those moments where you're just not feeling it, then it'll be that much easier to reach your goals. Now, if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.